This is a short video that highlights some really interesting stuff that I recently encountered on a trip to Italy. These are my cousins, the Albanos, who are cheesemakers. And early one morning, my sister and my brother-in-law and I were invited to join our cousins as they do their daily routine of preparing what is a traditional form of provolone here in southern Italy, in the Bay of Naples. And as you can see, he is stretching out the cheese and getting it more elastic and effectively removing all of the air as best possible from the cheese. My cousin here is, my other cousin is describing to us the process in Italian, which I don't understand very, very well. I'll try my best, but now they are taking that batch of cheese and they are stretching it out, and then they will begin to wrap it and wring it to more or less again to remove the air bubbles. And you can see that they've effectively stretched it out, and now gathering that now stretched out and air removed cheese, he bundles up a batch, which the other cousin is now going to go and weigh. This cheese will effectively be hung up and aged over time, and later on I have some still shots that show you the storage room where they keep and age the provolone. So he's got two good sized, and he's going to go over there and he's going to put that on the scale, and he's measured that out to 11.5 kilos. So that's it's about, what is it, 25 pounds of cheese. Over time that'll get lighter because the moisture will come out of it as it ages. Here, this is the fresh cheese that will go to the stores that day, and it will be hung up, and people will eat that cheese soft and fresh. Some of it actually gets smoked, and it gets a nice honey-colored yellow, golden rind on the outside. And that's allowed to age a little bit more. Quite often, most of this cheese is hung up on little ropes in the fronts of the stores. And that's why they make the shape the way it is, so that the rope can hang that. And my eldest cousin here, he's showing my sister how to effectively make the cheese, and now he puts that into the milk and leaves that there. And now he's showing how he wraps and turns and wraps and turns and creates this little globe of fresh. It's a form of like a mozzarella, but it's a provolone. It's very unique to this region. He dips it in the hot water so that it becomes a little bit more pliant, and it allows him to form that a little bit more easily. And they make many of these. I have some photos a little later in the video here showing all of the formed cheese sitting in the warm bath of water.
Bravo. Bellissimo.
My cousin's hands, having been doing it for decades, those are his hands. These are shots from inside the storeroom. These are more newly hung, and some of the older ones. That's a big piece of cheese right there. Here, my cousin is he's making a present for us here. And so he's forming up some of this fresh cheese for us.
What is this?
And so what is he up to? What is he doing? He's making something. Oh, he's making a
We're gonna make a bird thing.
Oh, look at that little bird.
Oh, my
He ended up
God.
making a total of 3 of them for us. Very sweet of them. And later that day we went back and we got those same
You make something.
birds. It was a beautiful gift. He's more or less got it formed up. But you see, he puts it back into that warm water in order to be able to make it more pliant and form it up more easily. Now he's gonna put the finishing touches on it. You can tell he's done this once or twice. Give it a few cuts there, make the tail feathers. And see, bravissimo. There she goes. Now she's gonna sit in the warm water. That'll allow it to stiffen up, and then when we go back to get the actual little birds, they've already formed a little bit of a rind, a toughened outer skin, which of course is edible, but it kind of protects the cheese. The cheese has its own natural defenses, and there they are, little geese and ducks. This is the fior di latte. That is very common, and you'll see this very, very common. This is the daily cheese that people use and eat in this region of Italy, and so we're very blessed. And here my cousins are packing up some of the cheese that they're sending us home with. God bless them. They're very generous, beautiful people. Very lucky to have them as family. And then my sister, with our cousin, an Albano. He's related to us on our grandmother's side, our mother's side. This is her hometown, a little town called Muiano in southern Italy on the Bay of Naples. Thanks. Appreciate you sharing.